Anyway, the point of this guitar instructional video is to show you how to choke the strings the right way. I'm giving it a swipe, down swipe. Just try it with the down swipe, but the side of your hand is almost like a karate chop. That has to, especially if you're doing down, up, down, up. So just practice the down. See how I'm going down, but at the same time as I'm choking, side of my hand is already there. Now, if you were just to play down strums, see what I'm doing here, I'm not even really choking with the side of my hand. I'm lifting up on the strings. So I got a, first position bar chord. I'm in A. I'm just lifting up the tips of my fingers. They're still staying on the strings, but then I'm not pressing it against the neck like that. Kind of lifting up a little bit. So then you could just choke. Just start with the down. If you want to go down, up, the up choke's there's a subtle difference. There's a nuance to this. It's just like with a down pick and an up pick, you hear the difference. You'll be able to hear the difference between a down pick and an up pick. I can tell most of the time, and you will be able to too. So you could play give it a down strum, lift up. See how I'm lifting up and I'm still keeping my tips of my fingers on the strings. Then two down strums. One strum on the A, two chokes, E, one strum on the C, two chokes, but I'm just lifting up, G. That's how I'm not even keeping my hand there, but if you want to do a down, like a down choke on the A, and then come up with the A. I mean, down strum and then come up with the up strum on the A. Then you have to sort of karate chop that, see? So at the same time, your hand comes down, immediately start to strum. You can just keep holding that the whole time. Down, up, choke, up, choke, up. Do the exact same thing with the D. Some guys like to play the D that way. With your fourth finger, gives you more options to do. Different things like that, but sometimes you need to play it that way, especially if you want to make it suspended. So it's different ways of choking. Because eventually you want to get to blend these two techniques together. I'm not going to show you that yet because that's just tough. So just give a strum. Then lift up your fingers is one way to choke. Lift up your fingers and up, but you're still touching the strings. Experiment with that. You can give that choke with your expression hand. I'm a right-hand guitarist, so obviously I'm choking, I'm strumming with my right hand. If you're left-handed, just do it the opposite way. It still works. So, or if you want to go down, up, down, choke, up, down, choke, up, down, choke, up on the C, down, choke, up on the G. Remember, down, that hand's got to be on the strings while you're strumming it down. Then here, I'm in the key of A, If you just want to play leads on the first two strings, they correspond. So if I'm on the A, you need to know the blues scale with the extension. If you don't know this, check out my videos how to play a blues scale with the extension. But for those who do, I'm playing the 10th fret on the second string, the 10th fret on the first, and the 8th on the first, 8th on the second, 10th on the second string, 10th on the first string, 8th on the first, 8th on the second string. You can choke that too. Jump. It's got a cool nuance too, so I'm just keeping my hand like that on the string while I'm strumming. You can do that and keep your fingers closed. I like to keep my fingers out. My guitar instructor always said, keep your fingers in, unless you're going to use them, so on and so forth, but more like, there is the idea of the chokes. Or the first one I showed you, remember? Goes depressing the strings, or just lifting up rather. I think it's depressed. That's what I have for you today. Merry Christmas Eve. If you enjoyed this video, please check out some of my other ones. Be sure to like and subscribe. Merry Christmas Eve again. Keep playing and have fun.